So here's my Ryzen PC with my nice 8-core running with Noctua D15 coolers with one fan a bit smaller because it wouldn't quite fit in this case. Noctua exit fan, the Corsair ones on the front, RGB'd, and dual screen. There we go. Let's just show you how things are running. So I'm pretty pleased with the build. I've managed to get the memory now running at 3200 every boot. It's on the 1201 BIOS, which is the latest BIOS I'm talking now, 1st of June 2017. But it won't boot up with the timings, the 14, 14, 14, is it 34, something like that. I've had to put it on auto and it's loosened up the timings and now it will boot. So that's the only thing I've found. I can't get it to boot with the tight RAM timings that are on, actually written on the RAM. But now it will boot up every time if I leave these on auto. Turn spread spectrum off, it seems to help. And there we are. So far so good. I haven't done much rendering on it yet. There is one problem. I think a lot of people have been experiencing this. Is I've put two RGB strip lights in all the way around, but they've stopped working, and so has the LEDs that was on the bottom and on the very back though, on the in-out connectors, as they were all together in colour. And it's just stopped working, and I've been looking online, and there's a few people with these problems, and I've put Aura in, I've took it out, I've put it in and out, and I've tried to change all the settings on it. One thing I noticed on Aura, it doesn't say what the motherboard is, there's just an exclamation mark next to it, so it doesn't recognise the motherboard. I think that might be a problem. This is the ASUS Hero 6 I'm using on my Ryzen 1800X. Anyway, other than that, the build's gone quite well. I've been using a test case for years. That's what I was using. Let's just go over here. So there's what's left of my old computer now. That was a 2600K, which had the D15 cooler on. I had it on a test bench for years. And you know, it's about 6 years old. Time for a change. Get some faster rendering going. So here's my new computer area. So most of my music recording stuff is here. Well, not all the synthesizers, some synthesizers are here. Got some stuff down the bottom there. Done away with the patch bay, trying to keep the sound quality a bit brighter. And there we are, there's my new Ryzen build. So any comments about trying to get the RGB working would be greatly appreciated. I noticed it booted up alright for about 2 or 3 days, and then one day it booted up and all of the LEDs, all the 3 colours were on, and it was very, very dim all the way round, and then the next time it booted up, nothing. So I hope it hasn't burnt out, or I don't know what's happened to it, but other people are having the same problems. So other than that, everything's fine. I've made sure that the CPU is running at 1.37 volts, is it? Yeah, I've turned it down. Yeah, I've got the 1.37 CPU and the DRAM at 1.35, but the 14, 14, 14, 14, 34, that won't work. It has to be on auto for it to work, but I can get the RAM to work at 3200, so it's okay. Just need the timings need loosening up, that's all. Anyway, so there's my new build and my new recording area. There we have a little look round. There's the monitors up there. So yeah, thanks for watching my Ryzen build. Any comments would be greatly appreciated. I'm just going to wait for some more BIOS updates, I guess, to see if this RGB problem gets fixed. I hear a lot of people have tested their lights and they seem to be working fine, but not when they're on the motherboard. So I hope it hasn't destroyed the links, or it hasn't burnt out, or I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you again soon.